financial documents for the LDAT conduct, the order of payment and official receipt. So, once na approve na po ang ating MOA or the memorandum of agreement, once it was already signed by the chancellor, the project staff will now endorse to the Financial Administrative Management Unit or FAMU and Procurement Unit, the LDAP. So, this is the example of the LDAP or the list of due and demandable accountable accounts payable advice to debit accounts. So once na available na po ang ating LDCAP, si FAMU staff will now email the accounting office, specifically kay Ma'am Ebon po, once na it was government funded, and kay Ma'am Vivian naman po and Ma'am Mariam once it was international funded, to request the order of payment. So this is the example of order of payment. So once the order of payment is available na po, we will now email the cash office, specifically kay Ma'am Rhea po, to request, of course, the official receipt. So once na available na po ang ating official receipt, i-forward na po namin dito sa project staff para ibigay po ng project staff kay funding agency.
Regarding naman po sa deferment of implementation, projects have deferred implementation due to delay in the release of funds shall resume within 2 months after the release of funds. Bali, may two reasons po ng delay po ng funds is delay in release of funds and hiring of staff personnel for the project. Then yung next naman po is the request for deferment for start of implementation should be made 1 month after fund release at least. Yan po. Thank you.
Meron po yung COS. Yung biglang po yung ilalagay sa word of mouth. May po yung kung ano pong month yung babayaran nyo. And then, may position college. Yung college po, kung saan po kayo designate. And then po, sa I hereby certify upon my honor that lalagay lang po i-copy yung dito po sa baba po. Ito lang po. Kakopyahin lang po. Tapos ilalagay lang din yung month kung kailan po babayaran. And then, sa upload by CPN po. Tapos pag CPN naman po yung COS, C or PCR po yung mag-sign. If yung signature naman po ng payee, if wala po si payee nasa ibang bansa or nag-travel po, pwede naman po i-signature basta with signature siya po. Ito naman po yung AR. Same lang naman po siya sa COS. Ganun lang din naman po. Ang pinagkaiba lang is yung accomplishment report. Kung ano yung ginawa natin buong month nun. And then, name and signature of the employee, yun po. Tapos, na-provide, need lang po lagi when signature meeting, EL or BCR.
If we have naman po the COS na and the AR, proceed naman po tayo sa PCF or the project contract form. So familiar naman po ang everyone. Yung PCF po is legally binds the staff and the institution. So meron po tayo actually tatlong benefit. Pero yung sa UPM employee po kasi is same lang din naman po. Mostly ang gumagamit lang is yung mga faculty natin, yung mga UPM employees. So for the non-UPM employees naman po, meron po tayong dalawa. Since naaalala niyo po last August, meron po tayong bagong memo about it na para it's either full-time or part-time po ang isang project staff. Inaalala lang natin na full-time pala or meron kang at least 2 part-time. So for the template, ayan din po, like the date, the project title, the implementation unit, the effective date, yun mahalaga po yun. And then dito po sa mitaas, so po dito po sa mitaas, parang pinapractice po kasi namin na parang kung ano po yung niregister natin sa ating bank account, yun po sana yung ilalagay natin. Pero dahil may mga nilagay naman naman po tayo, as is na lang, pero mostly gusto po namin i-practice siya sa mga new project and new stuff. And then, doon din po sa contractee and the approved file. And also po, makikita niyo, meron tayong bago, like waiver. Parang dito kasi namin malalaman na isa ka talagang parang part-time lang ba talaga yung hawak mo or time lang yung hawak mo. So, same lang din sila ng template. So, ayan po, like, alam naman po natin yung legal documents to. So, parang iniiwasan natin na magkaroon tayo ng relations. Pero mostly if may mga minimal lang naman, yes, pinapayagan natin as long as may initial. And ito po yung sinasabi ko kanina memo na kailangan last August, if natatandaan niyo po, nagpabasa po kami ng RGA or yung list of project staff para po kasi sa amin to, may record namin at monitor namin kung ano po yung hawak ng projects. So yun, ayun po, if you have full time po, dito po kayo sa taas maglalagay ng project title, implementing unit, contract period position, and the date, and then yun po, signatures. So yung one time lang naman po namin kayo pinapapasa. For August lang. If may mga new stuff, magpapapasa po. And yun ang din. Thank you. Thank you so much po. Meron pa tayong questions regarding salary documents, pre-implementation documents. We will cater 2 questions po.
I have a question. You said, okay, we're supposed to transfer the land back, right? So, are you gonna fix everything for us, not all our old projects, not just transfer that, or keep these?
As advice po sa amin, for projects lang po, hindi pa po kasama ang magta-transfer to land bank. Only contractual and permanent stuff of UP Manila. Tama. Yeah, tama po.
So, pero yung mga transfer of project, gano'n, who goes to have the land bank, yun, or kailangan mo sa submit ka ng fees.
Next po. We will wait for the advice po. And rest assured naman po, i-relay po agad ng focal person Argao to the project staff po if there is a memo. Any more questions po?
The transfer to land are for the employees. But our project staff do not have an employer-employee relationship with UP Manila. Now, so, correction, we don't call them project staff, we call them project personnel. The project staff refers to the project leader and the co-investigators. So the RPs are project personnel. That's the OSC definition.
I think I understand kung bakit bawal magkaroon ng dalawang project ang RA. Kasi they cannot handle this, no? Tao lang sila. Pero tao lang din ang mga PIs. Yes. And I think it's about time we start considering that you also limit the number of projects that a project leader can handle. Okay. Me speaking as a director, I have staff who are just nowhere to be found because they have so many projects. Um, I think tao rin naman ang mga professor just like ang mga RAs. I think that's to be fair to everyone. And I think it gives opportunity for new researchers to rise up, no, for the opportunities. Thank you.
Noted what Ma'am Arvela said earlier. She told us how many projects are allowed if you have for a project leader that's under the OST. So we follow that. Di ba? Maximum of 3 as project leader if all 3 projects are DOST. So the question now is, what if you have DOH? So DOH does not have a rule on the limit. So even if you have 2 DOST and you have 1 DOH, that's possible. Now, where will the checking happen? When you submit to RED? Because RED checks how the project leader can manage n number of projects. So, chine-check ko yun ng RED pag nag-submit kayo sa RED. If the investigator or the project leader can handle so many ongoing projects. So, we don't have a rule on how many projects, I mean, UP Manila or UP does not have a rule how many projects a project leader can manage because what if somebody can manage 5 at a certain time, but RED do last check. So yeah, but for the OSC projects, we have a rule. How many you can have as project leader, how many you can have as program leader, as well as co-investigator. So we follow the OSC, DOH, wala naman rule, no? Shit, walang rule. So yeah. And then, please wait for the revised RLC guidelines so that if you want protected time for your research, you can apply for research load credit. We have already reviewed and revised the research load credit and it has just been approved. So we will be issuing a memo on the revised RLC for implementation effective second sense. Because the existing RLC guidelines is over a decade already. Ano? Kaya we have reviewed and revised.
Yun po. Pero I do understand where brother Dr. Hector comes from. I mean, parang ilan ba ang kaya mong ihapin na project? So, kung kayo po ay so, kaya nyo siguro i-handle yan. Pero wala pong taong ganyan. So, hindi po nyo ma-handle na. So, siguro yun lang po. We are all humans. Project leader is no different from your research staff or your research assistant. The DOST has given the guidelines. Up to you to follow. The others, wala po. But I do agree with the Vice Chancellor, may mga taong marami. Pero po, ayun, meron din po yung isang doctor. So, know your, kung ano yung kaya. Thank you.